Nation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. All bye weeks now in the rearview mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Hits his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Short pass brought in. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Nevis with a point after. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even as passing numbers continue to rise league-wide, well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. Being the rest of us, we can really hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos first.
They're going play action. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 37-yard line.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's third down.
Third down, it's Penix. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return. Before he stopped. The Broncos and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And with precious little time remaining in our season, he's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's third.
Here he goes, third and long. It's completed right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it 3rd and 7. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw caught at the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Broncos first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
Gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
It's third and goal, back to throw. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now here come the Falcons on offense. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Let's go. Dive play straight ahead. And in just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Oh, he loses the football. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Penix on the sneak. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Plays there for Sky Moore. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And cut to the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More for Mile High in just a moment. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They're going to try and throw it here. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looks like they're played safe with a run to the outside. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. 1 last play before the break. The final throw before the break. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First and 10 from the 43.
And the Broncos first down.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to have about 2 with second down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Plowing up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It is cut left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down. All set to go now from the 35. Hits him on the in route. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's a give on first and goal. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throw the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. On first down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Another carry for him. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Feels this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos push their lead to 15. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Gronk. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Oh, it's a... favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. This play's a design run. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing, Penix. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here comes the Bronco offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, and that could put this just too far out of reach. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They'll come out throwing. Throwing left side. Bowers has it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they face 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
You know he was lobbying for his chance to try that kick, and look at what he was able to do. That is a new record. The longest kick ever made on an NFL field. And it really took perfection, Kate, across the board. The snap, the hold, and he hit that ball perfectly to break the record.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Penix out first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Penix here from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Here he goes, third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
Loss of 6 yards. And it's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Looking right, throwing deep. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll throw to start the drive. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Shoots away from one. The Falcons ready for their next possession. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
On the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Here's Penix. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Connecting on the slant. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you got to hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. Going ground on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos continue piling it on here in the fourth. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now we'll see them try the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Handoff now out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, they came at the perfect time.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Lofts it deep right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
53. Falcons 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Penix now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. On the shotgun, Penix finds his back complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Penix facing a 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Taken right at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker, Brock. It's going to be second down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Man over the middle, it's Bowers. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Get up.
They're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this